goodness. Let's turn up the brightness. Is it bright enough? There we go. Bonjour, mes amis. Whew. Your girl was down bad, okay? Can I tell you? Your girl has been down bad, but we are picking up the pieces. We are making it happen. I had to flee the country. There was no other way around it. I just had to flee. I had to flee the country. Good morning. It is afternoon in Dubai, but good morning, good afternoon, good night. Bonjour, coucou, ma chérie. Yeah, your girl had to flee the country. Good morning, good afternoon. I am in Dubai. Bisous, mon amour, Eric. So we are in Dubai and we are just leaning into all of the mental, physical, emotional. I'm glowing. Oh, that makes me so happy, especially since I have been using body wash as conditioner. I'm taking Arabic lessons and now I want my money back because I was using daggone body wash as face cream. And I'm like, this is really dense. The moisturizer is so intense. Bonjour. Yeah, so I'm like, oh my God, like this is sealing in all the moisture. It won't even rub in. That's how good I thought the moisturizer was. It was body wash. I want my money back. Granted, we haven't got, oh, what was that? The thumbs up. Granted, we haven't gotten, we have not gotten to beauty care in Arabic, but I felt that I had the basics. And you all know how much I love languages. So I'm like, oh, I got this. I can totally read in Arabic. I can totally shop for skincare products in Arabic. Turns out I cannot. That was body wash I had been using on my face. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I am in Dubai and it is 3:30 p.m. I went to the gym this morning. That has been a part of my daily regimen. If you are a vintage Mazami, you know that is not my thing. You know that's not my thing. I discuss all of this in my subscription group. Shameless plug. I do have a subscription group. Consider subscribing. That's where I talk about things where I don't really talk about publicly. But yeah, so in this space, I have been going to the gym every single day. I just left the gym about 2 hours ago or so. I've been really heavy on the cardio because it's like 1,000 degrees here and just walking outside is just not, like, I love my life. It's hard to tell from the way I behave and the way the way I've been living as of late, but I do value my life. So with that, I started going to the gym and it has been just such a vibe. And today I did the stairs. Ninja, nobody told me nothing about the stairs. I almost stepped into heaven. I mean, if the Lord would have me at this point, because your girl ain't been living right, okay? That's why I needed to come just flee the country. I just needed a hard reboot. Just start from scratch. Just convert. We'll see if Allah will have me, because I didn't let the whole sect down. I let the whole Christianity down. The mouthwashing, yes. I have let the whole daggone faith down. Okay, my entire family is disappointed. Christianity, everybody's disappointed at this point. I just have to start from scratch. So, but that has been, it's been amazing. It has been, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hopefully, listen. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I've been really leaning into not just physically taking care of myself, but mentally and emotionally. Look at David and Paul, just to name a few. David, Paul, and Jesse at this point. It's the trifecta. the new trifecta at this point, because yeah. But I have been really taking care of myself on a different level now, like a very, very deeper level now. So much so, I have started therapy. That is something that I've done my entire life intermittently. But the thing about therapy is you have to be ready. That is the thing. You have to. Bonjour. I'm going to start checking the comments. It's just like there's a glare, so it's hard for me to see. It has been, how do you like the temperature in Dubai? I've been staying put. Yesterday, I embarked on an adventure. I went to the mall to go to the wine shop. That for wine, I will walk. I will literally walk through a desert. If you ever question how much I love wine, know that I walk through a desert to get it. But yeah, so with therapy, and I have a code. If you all are interested in like a virtual therapist, I have a code for you where we both can get like credits, something or another. But it's been good. It's been really, really good. And I'm glad that I did it at my own time. So after losing my mare last year, everyone was so, you got to get therapy. You got to go to therapy. You have to do this. I have to do stuff when I'm ready. And this is for anyone who needed to hear this. Don't do things until you are ready. Because what I know, you know yourself better than anyone else, okay? I mean, some things you just have to do, whether you're ready or not, on your Fuji kick, okay? You have to do some things. However, there are some things that I am a firm believer that, yeah, I will. I did. She did. She trekked through the desert. So I had to make sure I was ready. Had I gone to therapy before now, I wasn't in a space where I wanted to be open. I would not have been as transparent. I would not have been, I just wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. And I tell everyone that do things when you are ready. When traumatic things happen in our lives, that's the first thing. You know, we are on this you know, mental health kick, which I love. I absolutely love it. I have been an advocate for mental health before I was an advocate for mental health, because my family mental health like is kind of non-existent. So I have always been an advocate for mental health. But with that, now that we are in that space with mental health, you still have to set boundaries with that. If something traumatic happens to you, immediately after may not be the time for you to seek therapy, because you are still processing so much. And if you are in a space where you haven't processed things, you don't have the language to articulate what it is that you are feeling, you're wasting your time and your therapist's time and money. And money. So I'm glad I set boundaries and I waited. I was about to cancel the appointment. In my era of like, it took you 8 years to feel ready. Yeah, you have to do it when you are ready. You have to do it. So I was definitely, I was on my Jersey. I was all in my feelings one night. Can we still talk about Jersey? You know what? That's not my beef. That's not my beef. I'm Switzerland out this piece, okay? So one night after beaucoup very rouge, I was like, now is the time. Now is the time that I need to seek help. I need to get therapy. This moment is when I need to do it. Don't drink and do intake forms for therapy. If you don't take away anything else from this live, don't drink and do your intake form, because I woke up the next morning and I saw what I put. Here's how crazy it was. I woke up refreshed, alive, ready to take on the world, ready to conquer all the things. And I'm like, I feel like I have 24 hours to cancel and I can get my money back for this session, because that money was already spent. Mes amis, I went to cancel that appointment. It was not an option. That's how wild my intake was. I I read the intake. I was like, oh my God. It was so bad. I should not be laughing right now. I should not be laughing right now. My therapist mentioned that too. This is true. When my clients come, I ask, are you coming for you or someone else? And that's a very valid question. Let me tell you, don't drink and do a therapy intake form, because that form was so wild. When I read it the next morning, and I was fine the next morning, because sometimes I just need to go to sleep, just like a baby. Like sometimes you just need to go to sleep. And I woke up and I was totally fine. Man, I went to cancel because I'm like, oh, I could get all my monies back if I cancel real quick. It wasn't an option. Like the button was gone. And like at this point, they said, no, ma'am, you need this. So at this point, I'm ready to go to the airport. And I'm like, cancel, cancel. And so they started calling me. The 1-800 people started calling me from the therapy line. And I'm like, I'm not going to answer. Like, if I don't answer, they'll just go away. And then I'm like, shoot, they may not let me clear customs. That's how wild. Boo, I need Debo. I need you to bodyguard, okay? When I tell you the therapy intake form was so unhinged, I didn't think they were going to let me clear customs. And in my head, because with most things, I'm like, oh, if you just avoid it, it'll disappear. It'll just go away. It'll just go away. Little jokey joke. It'll just go away. Nah. I said, let me answer the phone, because I was on the way to the airport. And I'm like, they're not going to let me clear customs. So I answered the phone and they're like, can you come like physically? We need to see you. We want you here. And I'm like, nah, I can't do it. I'm on the way to the airport. So they're like, you have to log on to Merci. You have to log on to have this session. So don't drink and do your therapy intake. So I did the session. I'm so glad that we did it. And when we were going through the questions that I answered, it was like, I guess it's equivalent to drunk texting. And the next morning, you start reading the messages. When the therapist was going through the list, I was like, yeah. Things escalated real quick. I'm laughing. And this is what my therapist said. She says, Jessie, like reading your intake, knowing all that you have shared in the interim, because I'm like, I need to hit the ground running. Like when I log on, we need to go. We need to go. I don't get to work, okay? So she says, Jessie, with all that you have shared, with all that you put on your intake, how are you smiling? How are you so happy? How are you? And so then we started to delve into, she feels that my laughter, my humor, especially during inappropriate times, it's a defense mechanism. And she's like, how do you really feel? Like, how is laughing what you feel? Is that what you feel you want to do? And I'm looking at her like, this is to protect the masses. This is, listen, one extreme or the other, okay? Either we gonna laugh this out, or would you want me windmilling and crying? So one of the things that we are working on is for me to really, I guess, pinpoint my emotions. How y'all doing? It is morning in the States, real early in the morning if you're on the West Coast, but East Coast, it's early. How are you all? I hope that you all are well. I hope that you all are taking time for yourself. I hope that you are leaning into the self-care that just really isn't glamorous. Therapy is not glamorous, especially like my kind of therapy. It's not, you know, the face mask, the manicure, pedicure. It's heavy. It is so heavy. And if anyone is at a place where you are ready to seek therapy from Portland, oh my God, I Portland is the city on the West Coast that I never went to, but I feel that I would love. I used to live in Seattle. Yeah, just be ready. Just be ready. Be ready. So yeah, I have just been feeling all the feels. I have been checking in with myself more than anyone else. Hence the hiatus. I had Bonjour, Louise. Hence the hiatus. Like I had been offline for quite some time because I had to mentally get myself together. And I am learning, not even learning. That's the sad part because I knew this. I am enforcing the concept, the notion of I will not cannot, because I can. I have been taking care of everyone else and not taking care of myself. So I can do it. I don't want to anymore. I am in a space where I no longer want to pour from an empty cup. And that is changing the dynamics on so many things in my life. So many things in my life are just changing because I have changed. And not everyone can change with you. And that is a reality. That is a big reality. I honestly miss therapy. I feel too busy for it. But so message me. I'm going to send you a link if that's okay with you, to the therapist that I started using. And I did it virtually because I didn't want excuses. I didn't want to, like, I'm a nomad at this point. I just did not want to have I can't be there, so I have to cancel kind of thing. So let me know. Just send me a message if you do want me to send a link. Bonjour from Germany. I'm going to be in Germany soon. But yeah, I no longer want to do that. I no longer want to take care of everyone else when I'm not taking care of me. And that has changed a lot of relationships in my life, to be candid. It has changed so much in my life with people, and it's a process. It hurts. It's lonely at times, very lonely. Like there's no way of sugarcoating it. And that's one of the reasons too why I unplugged, because I didn't want social media to fill a void. In this space of loneliness that I have been experiencing, this space of transition, this space of uncertainty, this space of so much, I did not want social media to be an escape. And which, it is for the most part. We all do. We log on to laugh, we log on to learn things, we log on to not be present. That's what social media, is for. And I know that in me, with my, pretty addictive personality, I would have just replaced one thing with another. The energy that I would typically pour into pleasing others, I would have poured into here. And that's not something I wanted to do because I know it wasn't healthy. Healing isn't pretty. Healing hurts. I just feel that there's this comment, and feel free to buy badges. Send gifts. We got to pay for these therapy sessions. Feel free to make it rain. And cappuccinos are very expensive in Dubai. Okay, so yeah, feel free to bless your girl with therapy sessions and cappuccinos. Okay. Just click the little gift button, click the little badge. I appreciate it. But yeah, you have to be ready. You have got to be ready for that. And don't let society, don't let people make you feel bonjour. Don't let anyone make you do things that you are not ready for. And I am saying this as someone who lost the person I never thought I could live without. I have never lived without. There has never been a point in life outside of this last year that I have lived without my mare. I know what it's like to not have kids. I remember my life before I had kids. I remember who I was before I came any of the wives. I remember that. I never remember not living with my mom, not having my mom, you know? So that's traumatic. That is very, very traumatic. And that was the first thing everyone told me. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Like she was still warm. Still warm. My mare was still warm. And people were, go to therapy, go to therapy, go to therapy. And it's like I was not ready. So here we are a year later. And we got our first person to the block party. To the block party. Let's see. Debo, I'm gonna need you on YouTube. The block party, okay? You don't want to invite there. But it's been a year. It's been a year, and I finally feel that I am ready to do that. And then I just didn't have a choice, because when I was all in my feelings and I was drinking and I did that therapy intake form, I thought they were going to be at I thought I was going to get detained. Like I thought they were going to be at the airport waiting for me, because I changed my mind. I did the intake at night in a very emotional state after drinking very much. And in the morning, I felt good. I felt good. And when I went to cancel so I could get the monies back, nah, that was not an option. And everything works out as it should. I'm so glad that I was not able to cancel that appointment, because I needed that. I needed that more than I knew. And I am just so glad that I have taken the time to be ready. I'm glad that I did this on my own accord. Don't let people force you. Do not let people force you to do what you are not ready for, especially with regards to your mental health and therapy. Like, I mean, if it's bad, like to the point where, people are in danger, by all means, hit the panic button. But if you're dealing with trauma, childhood, adulthood, just the ghetto, just living, do things when you are ready. And I am finally ready, and I can tell the difference, because there were times in my life when I went to therapy because I was, essentially being forced to, and I just felt that, oh, I have to go to therapy because that'll save this relationship, that'll do this. People will see that I'm, trying. I did it for everyone else. And I was wasting everyone's time, lying to the therapist, not telling the therapist stuff, depending on how I was feeling, how I made the session. It was such a waste of time and money. It really was. So, voila. Voila. Overstood the first year after my mother died. My only goal: don't faint on a job and have to be taken out on a stretcher. People expect too much from some of us when we have suffered catastrophe. They really do. They really do. And take that from... Here's the thing about opinions. Everyone has them. Everyone has them. And a lot of the people who were giving me these opinions, they meant well. They meant well. I mean, there have been some... Bonjour. There have been some people, who will say you need to get help, you need to get therapy, in a snarky, mean manner. But for the most part, bonjour, for the most part, people who really mean it when they say get therapy after something happens, I always look at the messenger. Like, have you experienced this? Did you experience what I just experienced? Like, to me, a lot of times therapy is just like the default setting. Like when something bad happens and someone doesn't know what to say to you, how to console you, that's the default setting. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. It's like, you just go to therapy. But it's like, have you ever experienced this before? Maybe they have. And even if they have, that's not your experience. Your experience and my experience are going to be totally different. I have met so many mes once I opened up about losing my mare. I've met so many people who have lost their mom 1 year ago, 1 month ago, 10 years ago. Our experience is going to be totally different. I actually met a mes whose mother died the same day as mine. We're still in different stages of grief. We are still going through different things because no one's story is yours. No two people are going to have the same experiences. So take that. I know he's canceled, so I had to catch myself. Had to catch myself. You know what, we're not going to get started. So yeah, I did the gym today, I edited my vlog. Let's see, there's so many people coming to the block party. Look at that. Yeah, so many people have suffered in silence, and depending on your race, nationality, religion, socioeconomic status, like it's more than just race. It's not just, minority people who don't believe in therapy, like at all. Good morning. Bonjour. And so, I mean, what are these? I don't cook or clean. I'm getting so weird. Where's Debo? I need Debo on YouTube because it's getting real wild over here. But I may have blocked that person by accident. I'm just so like, this is when boundaries like go into full effect, because now, I mean, people talk to me nicely, okay? Depending on how your sentence start, block. This person could have been coming in peace. I don't even know. Oh, bonjour. I'm so glad that you could join me. That makes me so happy. Yeah, it's very bizarre. It is very bizarre, but I am just I'm thankful in the midst of, and just being very realistic, um knowing that therapy isn't going to solve everything instantly. I think that it is just so it's very unrealistic. It is very unrealistic for me to think that in a few sessions, a few weeks, you see, it's probably the body wash I had been using on my face. I'm learning Arabic, and I thought I had it. I thought we haven't gotten to beauty and skincare, but I felt confident enough to go shopping for skincare. And I'm like, oh, I don't need to read it in English. Your girl's trilingual. It was body wash I was putting on my face. And I'm like, this is really good. This is really good. Like, it's not even soaking in because it's locking in the moisture. Like, they could have sponsored me. That brand could have sponsored me because I was so, okay, I'm going to set you as a moderator, sister. Just give them the boot when they start talking reckless. Yeah, I was ready to I was going to do a reel. I was going to do a reel about how amazing it was, like sealing in the moisture. I was like, it won't even rub in. That's how moisturizing it is. Body wash. You may have found a new way to use it. Yes. Dr. B. Oh, Bizu Bizu. It is so good to feel your presence. Yeah, so perhaps it did. Because or in the gym, it could be a combination of the body wash. It could be a combination of, the gym. It could be a combination of me setting boundaries. It could be a combination of me putting myself first. I don't know. We have to get to the bottom of it. But I'm just so glad that you all could join me this morning. Morning, evening, night, wherever you are. It just makes me so happy to have you all here avec moi. I am so thankful that you all continue to be here avec moi. Like, we have, just think about the short amount of time I have been online. We have gone through so much together. Yeah, I can. Okay, I'm loving that for me. I will stay in the gym. If this is what it does, I'm going to stay in the gym. And the thing is starting a thing, okay? I did that stepper today. I was walking different. When I walked out that gym, I was like, oh my God, all this wagon I'm dragging. Like, I had to put force. I had a little pep in my step. I was like, it's just too much. The burden, it's too heavy, okay? Sister said, yeah, I'm telling you, 35 minutes on that stepper. I mean, my attitude was different. I'm like, y'all better talk to me nicely. The skin's glowing. The thing's thanking. I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna have to use that. I mean, the wagon was dragging. I'm like, I'm gonna need like a support animal at this point, like a something. Someone has to help me carry this load because it's just too much to bear. Like, I felt it when I was walking. I was like, whew, we have to sit down. Have to sit down. Your girl's bringing the heat to Dubai. Okay. I'm telling you, 35 minutes on that stepper. I was a whole new woman. Okay. Ready to step into some nursing home. Ready to step into the granddad's DMs. Okay. Ready to step. Hide your fathers. Hide your grandfathers. I've been working out 15 to 30 minutes. It feels so good. I can't even do too much. When I tell you so intense, I truly thought by minute, I'm going to say minute 7 seconds. I don't even know. I couldn't read. I couldn't even read. I was so disoriented. I thought I was stepping into the pearly gates. I was going to have so much explaining to do because I thought I had time to repent. This hard reboot that I'm doing here, I thought I was stepping into the gates of heaven. That is how hard my daggone, my heart was racing. I couldn't even think straight. I didn't know where I was. It was wild. No braces. No, I just got out the shower. So I think I'm going to go out for dinner tonight. I have been inside the entire time since I arrived to Dubai. When I say a total just hard reset, it's what I have been doing. I have been here. The only time I left like the premises was to trek through the desert for wine. That's the only time. So tonight I'm thinking I'll meet up with a friend and go out for dinner. So yeah, so after I got back from the gym, I just showered. I'm not going to get dressed because we won't go out until later. So yeah, working out, it has been so good mentally. And this kind of workout, it's been more intense because I walk all the time. And if you are a vintage mess I me, especially on Insta, you know that was my thing. Every morning while pregnant, that was my thing. After postpartum, like I just walk every morning. In Dubai, there is no walking in this weather. Contrary to what I put on my therapy intake form after a night of drinking and being emotional. I love my life, okay? Yeah. oh my God, I just cannot stop laughing. When we went over that intake form, I was wishing my internet wasn't as stable. I was like, just disconnect. Like, just drop the call. Like, this is embarrassing. Like, just drop the call. Who has ever prayed for faulty Wi-Fi? That's how bad it was. Oh, it was bad. Like, just disconnect. Just make her go away. Just make her go away. So consider joining the subscription group. Like, I talk about all the things. Like, the subscription group knows what's happening, what's going on. They know. They've been a part of this. They know. They know better. No flex zone. Yeah. I was like, geez. And that's when I started questioning. I'm like, I don't even know if Jesus will have me anymore, because the way I've been living, that's why I had to flee the country. I mean, Jesus is everywhere, but I had to flee the country. I was like, just, let's see who will take me, because I'm just disappointed. The country, my family, the religion, like, just, it's been so bad. It has been so bad, but Sister is cracking up, girl. I like, truly, you know, I was just like, Lord, Allah, fix it. Somebody, somebody come get her. Like, it's been so bad. Oh my God. Inshallah. We've got this. I am a living testament. Sister has me over here cracking up. Living, okay? Living. I just had to go. I'm like, you know what? You know how when things just get so bad, you're like, you want me just go ahead and leave? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you've never ruined things to that capacity. This is what my therapist was talking about. She's like, you gotta stop laughing at, at just very inappropriate and serious and just tragic things. You have to start doing that. You have to start leaning into your emotions, and you have to just, she said that. But yeah, that's, I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and go. Yeah, like, it's okay. We don't have to do that. Like, I'll just leave. Laughing is, again, feel free to show some love. The badges, the super chats, whatever they are, I appreciate it so much. I don't know how to do it. Like, I can't instruct you all on how to do it. Perhaps I should learn, but feel free. I appreciate it. All funds will be spent on therapy and champagne. Okay. Got to ease the pain. And you can only do that with champagne. But yeah, it's been a journey. It has been a journey, and I'm just so thankful that, yeah, yes, laughter all the time. All the time. You have to, like, you really have to. That has been, I won't say laughter is the best medicine per se, because sometimes you just need a script. Sometimes you just need a script, okay? However, laughing does, like, it releases endorphins. It releases, like, physiologically, laughing, it helps your body out chemically. It does. And that, I mean, that's science. I didn't make that up. But You gotta just laugh. You have to. YouTube is the, okay, so YouTube, it's the dollar sign in the lower right hand corner. Oh, merci. I appreciate that. Test it out, somebody. See if the button work. Somebody see if the button work. How do you do it here? Somebody test it out. See if the button works. Yeah, but you have to laugh. Like you really, really do. And not saying that, you know, I know that's something I need to work on. I do laugh at inappropriate things, inappropriate times. I don't know if it's a defense mechanism or me just slightly being on the spectrum. I don't know what it is, but I can say during difficult times, like laughing, it is like it helps. It really, really does help, and I'm so thankful for that. That I can see humor. Oh, somebody tested it out. Merci. I appreciate that. Bisous. Keep it coming, y'all. Somebody else test the button. Test the button. Let's see if it works. I don't know the button on this one, but we figured out the button on this one. Keep testing it. See if it works. Make sure it works. But it is a blessing to be able to laugh. And that's the thing, like, and not to get all morbid. Like we're not to get all morbid, but you all know I am like a licensed mortician. So there's that. But to know that life is truly, it's short. You know, I pray that we all live a long, quality, healthy life, you know, because there's a difference between like being alive and just living. It is. Look, 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 look. So, okay, we got a new attendance to the block party. A new invitee. But yeah, it is yeah, one act. Like it really is. It really is. From what I know, we only have one go at this. And so I do my best to remind myself of that when I'm making very bad decisions. I do that. Now the Wi-Fi wants to act funny. Now the Wi-Fi want to act funny. When old girl was reading my mental health stats after a night of drinking and being in my emotions, perfect, crystal clear. There was not a glitch. No one froze, nothing. Now that people are sending coins and badges, now y'all wow. Oh, but life is good and we have to remind ourselves of that. No matter, just find something to be thankful for. Find something to laugh about. Like that has been a part of my independent therapy. And that's something I've always done. Like I've always found something to laugh at. A lot of times it's me. I'm the character. Oh, merci. I appreciate that so much. Merci for the badge. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I'm from Kenya. Oh my goodness. Victoria, are you still on? My fellow Kenyan. I appreciate Nicole. I appreciate the badge so much. Dr. B, I appreciate you all so much. The love and support, that means so much. So much to me. You all just being here means the absolute world. But yeah, just find something. We all there's something to be thankful for, grateful for. Again, if you're here, present, you have stable internet, you have, you know, a smartphone, you have immaculate taste. Ah, Toka, merci. I appreciate it. Merci for the badge. I love you all so much. No, that means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. We've gotta find things to be just thankful for. And I'm a firm believer that if you are not thankful for the things you have now, how are you going to get more? How do you expect more? If you are not, I mean, because think about it, like ultimately, we think about God, the universe, whatever, however you want to put it. We think about that as this separate dimension, but let's give it human characteristics for a second, just to make my point. If you gave someone a gift, whatever the gift is, you worked hard for that gift. You worked hard and you got them a gift, and they didn't tell you thank you. They threw it aside. They didn't appreciate it. Would you give them another gift? If you gave someone something, it doesn't matter how much it costs, but you worked hard for that and you gave it to someone and they totally disregarded. They didn't acknowledge it, didn't tell you thank you, didn't do anything. Would you buy them another gift? Would you give them anything else? Would you want to? Would you physically or emotionally want to give that person anything else when you gave them something and they just didn't care? It's disrespectful. It really is. And I do my best to think about that in life. With everything that I have, do I want more? Absolutely. We always want more. And it's nothing wrong with that. I don't think anything is wrong with that. However, how am I ever going to get more if I don't appreciate what I have? Like, think about that. So whatever it is that you have, you if you want a new car, if you want a bonjour, if you want a new car because you just don't like the car you have now, you need to be thankful for that. You want a new job. You know, you may not like the job you have now, but be thankful for that. Whatever it is, we have to give thanks for the things that we have if we ever want to have more. And I constantly remind myself that. And it is not easy. It's human nature, and it does not make you a bad person. But it is human nature to just, you get used to what you have. I don't want to say that it's taking it for granted. Sometimes we do. There are things in my life that I take for granted. I feel that it's a given. Oh, we are thankful for you. You're about to make me cry. You know how emotional I get. Gratitude unlocks abundance. It's a fact. It is a fact. There are things in our lives that we don't appreciate as much anymore. Hopefully we don't take it for granted, but speaking for myself, there are things in my life that I take for granted. There are people in my life that I take for granted. I can admit that, but I am actively working on that because these people don't have to be there here. They don't, merci, they don't. I don't have to have the things that I have. All of that can be taken away, so I make a point. I make a point to give gratitude, to give thanks, show my appreciation for all the things I have. Yes, a warm day, a nice breeze, and dresses with pockets. Yes. Thanks, okay? You've got to be thankful for what you have if you ever want to get more. And I tell myself that, bonjour. I tell myself that every single day, throughout the day, when I find myself about to complain about some things, because I'm human. I am human, very, very much so. And I do. I'll find myself complaining about things, and it's like, girl, get it together. You could be in a whole psych ward right now. Be thankful that they let you out. Be thankful that they let you out, okay? That they didn't come and get you, okay? Give thanks that we are not in gym pop, okay? Bonjour. Oh, I love it. I love how mes amis are just all over the world. I saw Cleveland, Portland, the Netherlands, Kenya, just everywhere. That speaks to my heart. I'm thankful for that. That was one of the things when I first started blogging with Bonjour. One of the things when I first started blogging, I there's a map. There is a map when you're like on the data part of blogging. And when I first started, it was the US, France, South Africa, Canada, Haiti. You know the zoes. My zoes come through, okay? It was just a few countries lit. Yeah, girl, Jim Pop. Because they almost got your girl, okay? I almost didn't clear customs after that psych vow. I remember looking at that map and there were about 4 or 5 countries, and I was so thankful for that. I was so, I don't know what time it is in the US. I'm in Dubai. I was so thankful for those, 5 countries that were lit. But I remember saying, I can't wait to see the day when like the world is just lit. Like just lit. Oh yeah, you know my straight jacket would have been blinged out, okay? Because I know Mazami would have put money on my books. It would have been powdered cappuccinos, French toast. I know y'all would have had me. I know y'all would have held me down. I know Mazami. If they had admitted me, I know Mazami would have held me down. I'm not even questioning that, okay? I know Mazami would have been there. But no, I remember looking at that map, wanting to see the world. 7:20 a.m. in Tennessee. I've always wanted to visit Tennessee. I've never made it there. It is like the most random places. Like I've never been to Ocean City. Never been to Ocean City. I keep getting sidetracked. The world. Now, which I need to write a blog, it's been so long. But now when I look at my blog, like the analytics, so much of the world is lit. Like lit as in reading my post on my website, and that makes me so happy. So when you all tap in and I see what countries, what cities you're joining me from, it just makes me so happy. It is a dream come true. Like seeing this is literally a dream come true, because these are the things that I used to dream about. Like wanting just everyone all over the world to see my videos, to see my blog, read my blog, see my blog, all of those things. Bonjour. Oh, I'm so glad you could join. Oh, cross country trucker. Oh, so you left Tennessee on the way to ATL. Oh, I love it. That's what I have found. So let me tell you the side of TT that I found myself on. Trucker, women truck drivers, bonjour, women truck drivers, and prison wives. I don't know why that's I don't know why. I get the truck driver one because that always intrigues me. I am very interested in the life of women truck drivers. Like I love that. Like I absolutely love that. But the prison bays, and I'm not helping the algorithm because I keep watching it. I keep watching it. It is a very interesting life these women live, okay? It is all merci. It is maybe, you know what? I'm always trying to put the pieces together on a deeper level. Perhaps this is the Lord's way of like showing me like patience or something. Patience. Because when I tell you these women be holding it down, their husbands doing 50 consecutive life sentences and they you got 50 seconds avec moi, okay? seconds. 50 seconds, okay? Insane. These women, when 2 seconds, yes. These women, when I say, there's one lady, she has a calendar where she checks the days off. I'm like, boo, that's eternity. Like, I don't think the calendar goes that far. I mean, according to the Mayans, like, this all should have been done. What are you checking for? What are you? I just don't get it. I don't get it. And perhaps that is, God's way of telling me to, I don't know. I don't know. Because that's what we not fitting to do. Let me tell you get stopped, you get pulled over for a tail light. Your tail light can be out, okay? You get pulled over and I may not be there when you get home. A traffic a traffic violation, okay? I can't I'm not built for that. I'm not built for that. Like there hopefully this conversation has not um triggered your algorithm to the prison side of TikTok, but it's so interesting. It is so interesting how these women, when I say, I can't believe I'm catching it live. Me too. I'm so glad that you are here. I'm just not built for it. I'm not built for it. Like, I just don't you better stop at all the stop lights, stop signs, come to a complete pause, stop. Because if you get pulled over, you may not have a family by the time you come home. And these women sticking by their man, doing 20 consecutive life sentences. What's your favorite part about being a content creator? I love meeting people. So here's the thing. I am such an introvert, and a lot of people don't believe that. And I think that's because we use that term so loosely. I am an introvert, very much so. Very much. Oh, bonjour, soul sister. I am an introvert. I do well with people. I have socialized really well. I was an extremely awkward kid. People who know me offline know that I'm still awkward now, but I have been socialized enough to do well. Oh, it's so good. So the subscription group, I'm going to take you all thrifting avec moi. That's a part of our subscription group. I'm going to take you all with me. I'm so excited. Like, that is about to be such a vibe. Yeah, so you are too. Yeah. I am such an introvert. I do really well with people, like really, really well. However, I prefer to be by myself. I get very overly stimulated being like with people, being out. I know it's so hard to believe if you've ever seen your girl swirling about town, but it is it's very overstimulating, which is why, the champagne never stops pouring. And feel free, get the badges. I think it's badges here. But oh, merci, Aaron. Aaron purchased a badge. Merci beaucoup, Aaron. The badges, the super chats, keep them coming. Keep them coming. If you all want to see me out twirling, if you want to vlog with me out here in Dubai, we need the liquid courage. But seriously, being a content creator, it gives me space to be connected with people, but still at a safe distance. You know, like if you've ever like just talked on the phone with me, met with me, you know when my social battery, like I just shut down. Like I can just, I don't see Aaron. Near and just stop talking. I know that's hard to tell here, but I feel safe because we have our distance. I can't. Aaron is a part of my family, so Aaron and all who are in my family, they know a lot of the stuff that's going on, like in real life, that almost had your girl committed. They gotta come catch me. Yeah, so Aaron, you know that I appreciate it. You know. I appreciate that so much. But I will just shut down. Oh, bonjour, Said. Can I tell the story? Said, can I tell the story? You know, I always have to get permission. Always have to get permission. But I can shut down very much so. And so being a content creator, getting back to your question, being a content creator gives me space where I can be so connected, but and truly like I don't like being the center of attention. Like I really, really don't. I do not. But because of my height, because of my hair, because of the way I dress, like it just, oh, dots. Ah. So it is very bonjour, my amour. I'm so happy to see you here avec moi, Burberry Diva. Bonjour, boo. Girl, your girl was on the stepper, okay? Stepping. The wagon is dragging, okay? Nadine, bonjour. The wagon is dragging. 30 minutes on that stepper. What? I almost missed my floor. I almost missed the elevator. Almost missed it. What'd you say? Or something. It was the clappers. It was clapping. It was the clappers. I love you too. Oh yeah, she thick thick. She thick thick. I was like, what is that sound? While I was walking, I was like, y'all heard that? The clappers. Y'all are wild. I'm not messing with you. It was. I was like, what is that? Who's there? That's how the entire I was in the hall by myself. Who's there? The clappers. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. It was the applause. I'm telling you. I was like, we're not alone in here. Who is that? See, Burberry Diva, we always act up when she enters the chat. It's about to get messy. I've been doing so good because I'm like repenting. This is the space where I'm just hoping someone's God will take me because the girl been out here wilding. Yo, who's following me? Oh, merci, chic to the max for the badge. I appreciate it. You all, I really do. The badges, the super chats, truly feel free. Like, support your girl. I appreciate it so much. You all have no clue how much I appreciate it. Like, that means the absolute world to me. But yeah, I was like, what's that sound? When I left the gym, thick, thick. Okay. 30 minutes on that step. 30 minutes on that stepper, okay? We're going to have to change the screen name. Perfect diva, I am not messing with you. So I don't know what I'm gonna wear tonight if I go out, because we have to see how my social battery is, because this is even a lie. So I've been invited out every day since I landed, because that's the thing. My friends are used to me. And if you have ever seen my vlogs, you know when I touch down, it's showtime. Like there are times when I have the homies meet me at the airport. Like I will shower in the lounge, change, and we hit it. We hit it. But I, you know, I needed to restore my faith, beg for forgiveness, check in with the psych ward to let them know I was just playing. I was just playing on that intake form. I had a, it was a lot I had to do. Oh, merci beaucoup. I cannot thank you enough for joining me. That makes me so happy. Thank you. Your girl had to check in. I told Mazami, do not, and I repeat, do not fill out a therapy psych eval when you have been drinking and when you are in your emotions. I did not think they were going to let me clear customs, because I woke up and I felt so good the next morning and I kind of forgot about it. I totally forgot about it. Man, folks started emailing me, calling me. I'm trying to cancel the session so I could get my money back. Trying to get my money back. Oh, bonjour, mon amour. I'm going to call you soon. I was trying to get my money back. They wouldn't even let me cancel. That's how unhinged my intake. The advanced sessions that way. You advanced sessions that way. I did, because we hit the ground running. And in my head, it made sense. I'm like, oh, I'm just not going to answer. I just won't answer. When they call, I just won't answer. And then I'm like, yo, I am heading to the airport. I may not clear customs. Like they may take me. When I read the PDF, because then you got to download the PDF for the intake, I was like, somebody come get her. She is not well. We need all hands on deck. I was concerned for her. I was like, why did y'all leave her alone through the night? So I had to answer the call, and I'm so glad that I did. So glad that I did, literally and figuratively, because I need it. Wild and healing. I know, like, oh my God, never leave her by herself. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? I'm like that should be one of the top questions. You want to know everything else about me. You didn't ask if I was drinking. That should have been the first question. Like, are you on something legal or illegally? Like, that should have been the first question with the intake form. Because, you know, I'm not going to just give information. You have to inquire. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. So I was like, oh, bet. I could be me. I'm free to be me. Surprise, surprise. Oh my God. Yes. So it's a blessing. If you hear me talking to myself, we are having a staff meeting, team building. Okay. Trust exercises. That's what we're doing. Oh man, it has been a journey. It has been such a journey. You all have no clue how much of a journey this has been, but I'm thankful. I am thankful. I am so thankful to you know, just be here. It's a group chat. And I leave the chat sometimes, and it's still going. I got put out the chat. I left the chat. I need a moderator. I need a moderator. Y'all are wild. Oh my God, y'all are wild. But life is good. Yeah, they would have. They shouldn't have let me complete the form. They shouldn't have let me complete the form. I feel they have to take responsibility. You know, everyone's always, oh, you got to be accountable for your own actions. Someone needs to be held accountable for that, because that should have been a number one question. I shouldn't have been able to complete it. Should not. Supervision is needed at all times. It really is. It really is. But I have to decide what I'm going to wear tonight if I do go out. If I do go out, I need to decide what I'm going to wear, because I haven't put on clothes since I've been here. I have either been in this absolutely amazing kimono that her line is so bomb, like absolutely amazing. Her pieces are just fabulous. So I have been in this kimono or in my gym clothes. I have not gotten dressed since I've been here, because I just needed to get myself together mentally. I needed to get myself mentally before I got deported or something. I was like, let me act right. And isn't it fabulous? Oh my God, it's so pretty. Like, it is gorgeous. I mean, this whole thing. I didn't want to stand up, you know, because your girl's been in the gym. Not trying to get the page shut down. Okay. Not trying to break the internet here, okay? I come in peace. I just want to deliver a word. Do a little catch up. I ain't trying to start nothing. It's time to go outside. Yeah, I agree. So I'm just saying, I mean, that Stairmaster girl, I was concerned. I was concerned. I thought I was being followed. I was like, can I live? Can I live? Like, what's that sound? The clappers. I really was walking different. Like, you know how girls with them big old booties, how they walk? C'est moi. C'est moi. That is cheeks, okay? Cheeks, double cheeked up. Double cheeked up, okay? That's how I was walking out that gym. Just that stank walk. Y'all, you know the walk I'm talking about. C'est moi. Just double cheeked up. I was like, just so much. Just, come on. We got to go. We got places to be. Quarter pounder cheeks. Wait a minute. I'm telling you, that's how I was. I'm like, come on. We gotta go. We gotta go. That's really how I was. Stank walk. I didn't even think I had it in me. I thought that was something you had to learn. Oh no. I got adjusted real quick. Yeah, I was just like, this is just too much. Like, let's go. Let's go. Y'all really hyping me up, okay? Now I feel like I want to wear leggings tonight. I feel like I need to wear leggings. I don't even want to wear my princess skirts anymore. I want to wear leggings. I have to give me some jeggings. I want to wear leggings now. Bonjour. I'm like, because I don't even think I can hide it anymore. Yes, I need leggings. I want leggings. If you have some good leggings recommendation, send me your link. That's what I'm about to start wearing. Clappers, okay? Mm. Whew, God is good. Why are you all so link the leggings? Yes, I'm going to link them. I'm going to have them in every color, okay? Yes, the jeggings. The world needs this. The world didn't know they needed it. Okay? Double cheeked up. Thanging, okay? Thanging, okay? Leggings all the time. Cappuccinos and clappers, yes. That's what I call the channel, yes. When I was in Savannah, and I'm like just so unhinged, double cheeked up on a Monday, okay? On a Monday. Just no business being this thick. No business. But oh, so Eric's here. Eric, remember when we were in? So Eric, when Eric and I and Charles, we were in Savannah. So we passed this store that had these shorts. We should have bought the shorts. Eric, I told you I needed those shorts. I knew this day was coming. Oh, mon Dieu. Eric, I told you I needed those shorts. I knew this day was coming. So we left the bar after solving a crime that was so wild. We see this mannequin in this store, and it had shorts that said thick filet, like the Chick-fil-A. So it said thick filet. I was like, I need these shorts. Because if content creating does not sustain, we're going to have to get the cappuccinos and clappers. We're going to have to get the cappuccinos and clappers, okay? Because I'm going to survive. That's one thing about me. The girl's going to make a way. Content or capers, okay? We're going to make a way. And so we started calling the channel cappuccinos and clappers. The shorts are thick filet. I need them now. And everyone's like, what are you going to do with them shorts? I know what we're going to do. Right, guys? I'm about to be that content creator now. Hey, guys. Not even looking at the camera. Listen, we gonna get this money, okay? That's how the intro of my videos. Bonjour, booze. I mean, it's a cross that I am willing to bear. I just had no clue that it was going to unlock like this level. Listen, looking back all the time, I think like she's so paranoid. She always thinks someone's after her because I hear the clapping. What's that sound? Sounded like Baby Sheena. That's her favorite. What's that sound? Hide your daddies. Hide your granddaddies. That SSI is going straight to Louis, okay? I I'm not messing with y'all. I just said that I was trying to repent and get back right with the Lord. Oh, merci. It's time for me to pin it back up, because especially if I'm going out tonight. Désolé. I need to pin it back up because I'll start chewing it. And it's just a hazard at this point. Like, it's so long. So long. Not long enough to cover the clappers. I love you all so much. Merci beaucoup for spending. Oh my God, it's been 80 minutes. That's wild. That is so wild. I cannot thank you enough for your time. Like, this means so much to me. So much to me. Like, you all truly could have been doing anything, but you are here avec moi. Like, and that means the world to me, because this is the ultimate luxury. Like, your time, like, you can't get this back. You can't get this back. We're locked in. We are locked in. And I love you all so much. Laughs on laughs on laughs. Okay. I feel like I'm about to go back down to the gym. I'm inspired. I'm inspired again. Okay. Not run around the room. Let us hear the applause. We gonna end it with a clap. Now I'm gonna go answer the door. Who is it? I love you all so much. Like, I just cannot thank you all enough for the love, the support. I so needed to hear laughs. I'm so glad I can help you with that. New Zealand tapping in, bonjour. I'm so happy I could be that for you. I'm just, like, I feel that that's one of my purposes here on earth, is just to let people know that it's okay. Let people know that it's okay not to be okay. To let people know that you deserve all the things you want. Let people know that where you are right now is not where you have to be. To let people know that it is okay to make difficult decisions that put you in a better place. You know, I love you so much, and it means the absolute world to me. I cannot. I didn't know you were so funny. Wild. Just wild. Like, I do. I love you all so much. It means just the world to me. So if you just joined, s'il vous plaît, catch the recap. It's wild. It's real wild. So I will see you all tomorrow on the vlog. The vlog will be posted tomorrow. If you are a part of my famille, the subscription group, which consider joining the subscription group, because that's where I share things that I don't share like publicly, in a sense. It's all the behind the scenes. It's a family. Like, it's my family. Like, we are truly family. So consider joining. It's here on Insta and YouTube. I appreciate it so much. Like, it means the absolute world to me. So they have already seen the vlog. The vlog is already out. For everyone else, it'll be out tomorrow. 10 a.m. I have it set for 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. So why do people tell the same jokes all over? Like, it's so stupid. It's the same stupid thing that people say. And it's like, you don't have anything. Be that as it may. Love you all dearly. I will see you in the subscription group. If not, I will see you on YouTube and in my stories. I've been doing a pretty good job there. So I love you all so much. And just smile, laugh, booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Hey, and get on the stepper. And you too can have clappers. You too can think somebody is behind you. Steph, girl, the thinging, okay? I was on the stepper today. Thought somebody was following me. I was like, who's there? Who's there? I love you all. So again, just merci beaucoup for joining me. Oh, merci for the badge. Girl, clapping. Round of applause, okay? I was walking down the halls like, merci. Merci. Okay, truly. I need to get ready if I'm going to make it to dinner at 6 o'clock. It's 5. Well, I think they'll be here to pick me up at 6. I'm good. Yes, timeout. Yeah, I did that. So I'm not sure where we're going tonight. I'll let you know. I'll drop the location. Drop the location. I love you all. Ciao for now. Just hang up. This is like the awkward part.